start taking the screws out. Okay, so we're going to take these two out here, these two here out, and then this should literally come apart. Now we can get a real good look inside the gears. Should just split apart on me here. There she comes. So they just split apart like that. There we go. So okay, there's the, what are these again? 13 tooth. And I don't see no broken teeth. I don't know if you guys can see that. That 13 tooth looks good. And what was this one again? I should have 43 tooth. And let's have a look at this. Yeah, he must have rebuilt these not too long ago. The guy I bought it off of, what I mean. Yeah, it's got some grease on there. So we'll clean the housings and everything. Clean this all off. Bearings look all good, not blowing out. Retighten a couple screws here. This one looks like it's coming out. You guys can see that. Okay, so I'm going to clean all this back end, this back half of the truck, and I'm going to reassemble it all, armor all it, make it look like $1,000,000, and then I'll show you the back half all cleaned up, and I'm going to get cleaned up. Here's one that's cleaned. Shocks are re-oiled. Diff has been cleaned and re-greased, and all the cups have been greased inside. One there, can't really see those ones, and yeah, she's all looking brand new. And here's the other one that hasn't been done. So this one's the front and this is the back. This one will be next. You see how dirty this is. So same thing, pull this all apart to pieces, clean this diff casing, all the gears and everything out of there, put it, assemble it, re-grease it, pull the dog bones out, clean them all up, clean the bearings in here, re-grease the cups, put the dog bone back in, same with the shocks, pull them apart, clean them, check the oil inside, top it off, make sure they're not leaking, which by the looks of it they're not, or I see some wet down here. So yeah, one more to do, and then pretty much put that radio box together, put it all together. Okay, here's the whole rear end broken down into parts. This will make it a lot easier to clean it. And I took the bearings out. You can see rust on them. So I'll clean those up, re-grease them. There's the 43 tooth, the diff. So it looks good. Retighten the screws. Clean this up. It's the diff housing. So it's got that 13 tooth in there. Just clean all that up in there. And this cup's probably got to be replaced. And do the shocks. pull them apart, clean them, check the oil, top up the oil. Okay, so we'll start cleaning and then I'll reassemble and I'll show you them clean. So everything's clean, put back together. So we're going to reassemble this and we'll have a nice look at it after. One thing I got left to do is clean the tires. Let's just reassemble this part first. Okay, so doing the back end first, the reassembling. Put a new cross member bar here. Got rid of those metal ones. So I'll start bolting this bad boy together. Brought in, and I can't get it in because the shock's in the way. Good one. Now I gotta take a shock off. Alright, shock's off. In there. Okay. Put the plates in. A lot of screws missing. Luckily I have thousands of them. Okay. Put this tranny in. Don't forget dog bone. I think it's the short one in the front. So I just use Motomaster bearing grease. Grease the cups, diffs. Okay, so that's tacked in there. What we're going to do these, put the roll bar back on. I'll put another tranny on. Same thing, it's from a 21 to 25. I put a 49 tooth plastic spur on there. And yeah, that's that. Put this aside. Next we want to get this radio box back together. So if you remember, I only got one of these, the other one broke off right there. Let's see. Okay, so the steering post. So, just wait for the steering, we'll reassemble this and bolt it back on. You know what's strange is maybe the older models never had the servo saver on here. Let me find a newer steering post. Yeah, this is totally different. This is old school. 21s and 25s never came with the steering, the servo saver on here. So how this works is if the steering takes a good hit, this hump in here literally gives it some slack. See how it opens up there? It takes a lot of force to open that. So that's exactly what the servo saver is supposed to do. But this this one that I got had nothing on it. Okay, so I'm just reassembling the steering. I'm going to keep the stock 21-25 steering post. They do not come with the servo saver. I'm just going to keep this as authentic as I can get it. And being that it's a Savage 21, so I'll just keep the stock steering. And if I sell it, trade it, you know, I'll tell them, listen, if you want upgrades, you can upgrade the steering, the servo saver post. Alright, that looks right now. Put that right there. First we'll put the new cross member in. Alright. So, we're going to put all the servos back in here, then stick it on, because it's probably be a real pain to get the servos in while this is bolted in there. I won't be able to get the screws. I'll be able to get them, but it'll be on an angle. So I'll get it all assembled and I'll come back.